Good morning, Mathletes and Filmmakers. It is Friday, November 16th. So today was the annual Caltech olive harvest, in which we collectively picked over 2,000 pounds of olives. And as such, it was a fairly busy day for me today, so I have not yet had enough time to fully prepare for my punishment. And for those of you wondering why I didn't just accept the cupcake punishment, it's because I want to set a precedent right now. These are punishments, and they shouldn't be fun, and I don't want to feel bad later when Caitlin has to do a Walmart vlog. So I will be back next Friday reading 50 Shades of Grey. But just the first 2 chapters. But for now, picking up where we left off, the second half of our review of Taylor Swift's new album, Red. The title track, Red. So it starts as loving him is like driving a new Maserati down a dead-end street. I don't know what she's trying to say here. Am I supposed to feel hopeless because I've got this really awesome car and I can't drive it because the street is dead end?
She explains it, alright? She says it's faster than the wind, passionate is ending so suddenly. But I think it's one of her like more clever lines.
Alright.
Like it's like a good like analogy.
She says fighting with him was like trying to solve a crossword and realizing there's no right answer. She's not doing crosswords right. Crosswords are designed to be completed and have answers. I bet she's one of those people that like does it in pen, and when she gets to a place where she just like did something wrong and can't fix it, she's just like, no, it's unsolvable. Who made this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Toilet paper 5. Get it?
Yeah, get it.
Alright, so the next song is Begin Again. That's the one that starts with Take a Deep Breath in the Mirror. And I always think it's going to be that other song that begins with Take a Deep Breath, and it confuses me every time. So, negative points already. Some of these songs just make me feel really bad for Taylor Swift, because she keeps saying things like, all love ever does is break and burn and end. I'm just like, this is really sad, chick. I wish things went better for you, but at the same time, like, stop falling in love with people so quickly.
The football players.
It is the football players. Just
yeah.
draws her in.
Right, yeah.
At least you can say for her, she's had her heart broken many times, but she bounces back well.
It's true, she just writes a song about it.
She writes a song about it and she's done.
Yeah,
she moves
exactly.
on. 2. Alright, next song is State of Grace. Begins, I'm walking fast through the traffic lights. This just makes me think that Taylor Swift's a giant jaywalker and can't wait for the light to change, so she just walk right through it. It kind of has the same message as the previous song, as Begin Again, but I like it a lot better. 4. Alright, back on the same page. Next song is The Lucky One. This song really confuses me, because for most of the song it's talking about how horrible being famous is and how, like, your secrets are all over the newspaper and just, like, people use you all the time. And then to the end, she's like, yeah, and that happened to me, and I'm the lucky one. And so I'm confused as to whether she's happy that she's famous or just really sad.
I think there are pros and cons to being famous.
There are pros and cons.
Well, one thing I think about famous people is they always get free stuff, and they don't need free stuff, right?
It's true.
They have all this money.
They're the ones who can afford it. 2, alright. Next song is Stay, Stay, Stay. One of the lyrics is, I threw my phone across the room at you. Which is an expensive habit if you do that a lot. So I guess it's good that she gets free things. And, well, she can also afford to buy herself a new phone, but she also sounds really southern in this song. Like, everything that she sings, I can totally hear the southern accent. She's, like, regressing into her, like, old country self.
I wouldn't call it regression necessarily, but it's like...
That's fair.
At the end, she laughs. Just,
So annoying.
basically pulling a Kesha, right? Kesha laughs at the end of Your Love Is My Drug.
Taylor Swift, do you really want to be Kesha?
Yeah,
is the question.
That's not
No, you don't.
Yeah.
This is the song that I think is really catchy and you think is really repetitive.
Yep.
And we're never, ever, ever back together. It's the one that you think is catchy and I think is repetitive.
Yep.
4. Oh, 1? It's not that bad. I did that to the other one.
Okay.
Next song is I Knew You Were Trouble. I like this song, but there's also a lot of really repetitive lyrics in this as well.
Okay.
I can't tell if she's starting to get really repetitive on this album specifically or if that's just how songs work. Because I feel like it is. But, like, it jumps out at me more in this album.
Okay, no, I agree with that.
Also, it makes weird computer sound. Like, her voice sounds really computery at the end, which I don't like. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good song.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
5. Yeah! High 5. My toilet paper number cards are falling apart.
Oh, no! Low quality toilet paper we got here.
Alright, next song is 22. Which I just am confused about in general.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
Like,
really random.
There's a bunch of things she mentions. And then it's like, it's the perfect night to do these things because I feel 22. What does it mean to feel 22? Like, I can do these things now. I don't know what it is that's special about that age.
But you did mention that, like, we're not 22 yet, so maybe we don't know.
Yeah. Maybe in a couple years, I'll feel it and be like, that's what Taylor Swift was talking about. Stay tuned, people. We'll update you. She says, it's miserable and magical. Oh, yeah. That bothers me. It's like in Harry Potter when you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it. That doesn't happen. Like, you're either happy because it's super magical, or it's miserable. Magic should not make you miserable.
Yeah, I also don't like that when she like lists all these adjectives at the same time. Happy, lost, confused, and something something at the same time. What?
Pick one.
Yeah.
You have the emotional range of a teaspoon. I'm just gonna make all the Harry Potter references today. I'm giving it a 4. A 1? Alright, it doesn't make sense, but it's catchy.
Okay, you're
The
right.
lyrics get a 1, but the music gets a 4.
Okay.
Last song, I almost do. Getting really tired of reviewing. There's like 16 songs in this album. It's ridiculous. I don't have a lot to say about this song.
Yeah, I don't either. I like it.
It's alright. Let's rate it. 3.
4.
4. Alright. There you have it. Our take on Taylor Swift's latest album. Do you want to do an overall ranking? We should overall rank.
Oh, okay. It'll be hard.
Once I figure out which songs I like and which songs I don't, I just don't listen to the songs I don't like.
Yeah.
And then I just have a really positive impression of the album. Alright, let's rate it.
Generous.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Me too.
Alright. It's like pretty different from her old albums, I would say. But I like it.
I like it too.
Except for like a couple of those songs in there that we talked about. I like it a lot, so.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've listened to it a lot lately.
Even if there's some ridiculous lyrics in there, still turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
That's it for today. For all the mathletes, I'm Susan. For all the film majors, Caitlin will be back on Monday. For everyone else, thanks for joining us. I'm so not excited for next Friday.